Most investors only make money if prices go higher. Are you one of those investors? And do you think that there are other ways to make money than just when prices go up? If that is a question that you have, stay tuned. I have some answers for you. Before I start on this video, I want to remind you that I have a free workshop that is available to you by clicking on the link in the description box below this video. It's about 90 minutes long. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to offer you some insight and different ways that I think, and to help you possibly think in different ways yourself. The coverage includes a lot of different areas. Of course, I talk about the financial markets in general and a little bit about the stock market itself. I also cover sports. I'm a big fan of sports. Music. I've been playing music since I was very young. And I also talk about professional and personal relationships. The goal of this workshop is to help you to think in either new or different ways, as well as for you to get to know me and my style. There are many different types of market environments, especially if you're investing a lot in cryptocurrencies these days. There are times when prices shoot up, prices when they shoot down, and prices when they go sideways. That is one characteristic that you'll see pretty much in any market, whether it's the stock market, cryptocurrency markets, futures markets, and so forth. But there are different times when prices tend to move in different directions, and we call these market environments. So there are many ways for individual investors to make money in the stock market. You're not just limited to when prices go up. There are other alternatives available to you. So this includes when an investment goes up, and we understand that. You want to buy a stock at 10, sell it at 15 or 20 or 30, and you're happy because you made money. Now, that may happen in a short period of time, or it could happen over decades. But the idea is to buy at a low price and then at some point in the future sell at a higher price for a profit. But there are times when things go down, and there are investments available that increase in value as prices go lower. You just need to know what to do at the right time. That becomes the tricky part. We have the ability to make money when the markets go up or when the markets go down. And a lot of people don't realize that. Now, you may have heard of a thing called short selling. I teach about short selling so that you understand the concept, but what I don't teach is actual short selling. We use different investments to take advantage of downward price movement. This is where people get tripped up. There is a considerable amount of time, and it can be anywhere from 60 to 80% of the time, depending on how you measure things, that the markets really aren't going anywhere. There are people that believe that price is random, that it might be at 10 today, 11 tomorrow, 50 the next day, 3 the day after that. There is some truth behind that. There is a randomness to the market. At the same time, there is a non-randomness or a trending nature to the market. The idea is to know which is which. When are we trending up or down? And we can take advantage of those. But then if we spend a lot of time going sideways, can we take advantage of that type of market environment as well? The answer is yes, we can. Do you want to generate income? A lot of people like the idea of buying a stock at 10 and selling it at 20, 30, or 50 in the future. That sounds really good. But there are ways that you can make weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annual income using the stock market as your mechanism. This doesn't remove all of the risk, but it is a way to generate income, which then can be used to offset losses that you may experience. The ideal investment would be we get capital gains where it goes from 10 to 20, and we generate income at the same time. If you invest in bonds, that may be interest that you receive. If you invest in stocks, that may be dividends that you get. There's also other ways that you can generate income using stock options. Some of these can be used for protection, while other options can be used to generate income. And there are strategies that you can also use to generate income. So sometimes the active thing is to do nothing, believe it or not, especially if you're a short-term trader and things are just not making sense to you right now. Doing nothing or remaining on the sidelines is a viable alternative. And you may go periods of time where you don't do anything, especially if you are more of a trend trader. Maybe you understand that the market goes up and there are times when it goes down and you take advantage of those times. There are other times that you get out of the market when prices are just going sideways. If you don't want to take advantage of some of those other strategies, you just wait until you see the next trend develop and then you jump on that trend. So even if you're doing nothing, you're still watching things all the time. It doesn't mean you're just sitting by taking a vacation. You still keep an eye on things so we can see when the next opportunity presents itself. So I want to thank you for attending this short video. I hope you found some interest in this. I appreciate everyone taking the time to watch this video. If desired, please leave a like or dislike below this video. And also leave any comments if you have any feedback of any kind, either positive or negative. Also, consider subscribing to this channel. It will help it grow by clicking on that little bell to be notified anytime I post a new video. Please access the free workshop that I talked about at the beginning of this video. If you would like to, I also have a blog where they're pretty much carbon copies of what I'm covering in the videos, but I write in a different way than how I speak, so you might find that useful. And that can be found at spxinvestingblog.com. So thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video.